there is anything wrong with women in today's society chasing money and using niggas. Because back in the day, in my opinion, there isn't. Back in the day, we were taught to be housewives and love and give our all. Women weren't always happy back in the day. They were abused. They were beaten.
What? No. What? What's going on, y'all? If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also, drop a like on your way in. This video is a must watch. It's clear when it shows female nature, the modern female nature. So I think it's a dope video to break down, and we're gonna break it down right now. We're gonna go through it.
Women are pushing too much today, and I know I'll probably get shot for this or whatever, but I don't give a fuck. Women are getting pushed too much today to the materialistic thing that is ruining the essence of our souls.
It's dangerous.
The reason why I say
agree.
ruining the essence
They
of
should
our
chase
souls.
love.
You're the first point of contact on this earth for any human being that is being produced on this planet. The more hurt you are, the more hurt is going to be created.
No. I will never bring it to my child.
But this is the thing. You don't think
No,
that
I
you
won't.
will. But each experience that you
control
go
that.
through
Because I haven't changed.
takes and shapes
My
a piece
essence,
of you.
my
right?
God isn't
and if
there
you,
for my
hold on, let me
family.
finish. If
and
you're
my
not aware of what, and this is what, if you're not aware of the damage that you've gone through, you identify with a lot of hurt, right? You know that you've been through a lot of hurt, but you still don't accept the fact that you have this mask up. You want
know I
love
have
more
a
than
mask
anybody
up.
in this fucking room.
I
But you
know I have
actually
a mask
act like as if you're the baddest bitch. Yeah, it's a part of your
Yeah,
personality.
but I was. Listen,
But-
I was suicidal. So I'm not going back there. No, you guys.
No, hear what we're saying.
She's only about to prove the point that he's trying to say. You're hurt. You came from a bad place. She said that she was, going through some things in the past that she's never going to return to. So therefore, she's becoming this character that he's talking about. The person that's filled with hurt and lashing out with hurt. She thinks that it's okay to be this person now because she don't want to go back to her past. And she shouldn't do that. So she shouldn't look for love. She should look for the material things. And this is the person that wants to lead a family and a child. Sure.
No, because I kind of. You guys are saying like women, the essence. What's the essence? Back in the day, women used to chase love
What
and
do you
marriage
want,
and husbands.
Flavie? What do you want?
No.
What do you
back
want?
in the day, no.
What do you
I'm
want?
trying to get to the point.
What do you
I
want?
don't
That
think
is the
there's-
point.
Let me land. I don't think there is anything wrong with women in today's society chasing money and using niggas. Because back in the day,
There's everything wrong with
wait. In my opinion, there isn't. Because back in the day,
You
we
just
were
said the
taught-
word using
What?
niggas.
Back in the day, we were taught to be housewives and love and give our all. Women weren't always happy back in the day. They were abused. They were beaten. They were suppressed.
No. What? They gonna make me lose my mind. Understand this. This is what these women want you to think. They think that they found like gold, like they just discovered fire or something like that. Like the women back then were just so stupid. Like women just couldn't do without men. That is a lie. Women were allowed to work since the early 1900s. That's over 100 years ago. Think about that. These women chose families over work. They chose to raise their children. Where is this plethora of women that was walking around with their eyes hanging out their socket? This is not to say that women were not beaten back then. This is not to say that women are not beaten today. They're making it seem that being that women chose family over money, that they made the wrong mistake. And being that they did that and did not work for themselves, they caused the man to just knock them upside their head. And this is the idea that they have of men. It's a whole bunch of men that raised a whole bunch of kids that was not theirs. And still to this day, they probably still don't know that's not theirs. We're not talking about the men that went out there and worked all day and just came back home and gave his wife the full entire check. Let her pay all the bills. Let her see the finances, because those men wasn't making that much money. They're acting like men was just out there balling 100,000 everywhere. Like men wanted to go work. You had to work because your woman had to take care of her family. That was not an option. What is wrong with these females? They was acting like women was just forced to stay home and take care of kids. You were forced to do that. Sure. Then I guess men was forced to go to work because who's gonna pay? It was just the woman that was tortured and beaten, and they have these ideas in their mind that this is what it was. Like women were just stuck in the house and their eyes was hanging out their socket because men would just come home and just kick them down the stairs. And it makes them feel more empowered to turn their back on family and having kids, to go out there getting a job and not even use the money for the family. It's just use men and get money. They done got me on a rant. Let's continue.
But this is the problem, Lani. Like, you know what the issue is? It's the fact that women are. This is my problem. Toxic men. There's toxic men that exist. Fuck them.
There's a lot of them.
Exactly.
There's a lot of them. BS. Most men don't get a lot of women. Women see the top maybe 20% of men. The top 20% of men has like 90% of the women. Especially these women that's talking right here, where she says she only mess with men that has equal or more than her. More than her is a lot of money because she makes a significant amount of money. So how could you say it's a lot of them? You're automatically in the minority from the men that you pick already. And of those men, they don't want to deal with you. Why would they?
What women are trying to do is compete
Yeah.
with those toxic men.
Yeah.
Which then makes you, for example, if I tell you, babe, okay, what hurts you? What did someone do to you? You'd be like, I didn't like what he did to me. This, I felt it was disgusting. I felt it was disrespectful. But then what you're then doing is becoming the same thing that you detest. So this is what women are doing. They're
then I was
becoming the
getting hurt.
toxic same men that you don't like. And I feel like I'm all for empowering women. Do you understand this whole empowerment of women and get your own thing?
But they're never going to change. But they're never going to change. So what are we supposed to do?
But it's not all men.
Lani,
But a lot of them are.
So
A lot of them are.
how far are you gonna get chasing money, which is something that we shouldn't even talk about? It should be an innate thing to want to do. It's what you need to fucking live.
I'm okay with not settling
We need
down.
to get dough. Now, my thing is, where does the need to get dough, the need to get the finer things in life, cross over to using people, cross over to being so emotionally detached that you don't actually understand what you're creating with the offspring you're bringing into this world? You think these 13, 11, 10-year-olds are just fucking wild for no reason?
Okay,
Right.
but
You
it's
think
only
that they don't
certain
have
niggas.
sense for no reason?
It's only certain
You've got
niggas
bare
that need
kids
to be
raising
used.
kids
It's only
that
certain
comes
niggas
out
that
of
need
her.
to. It's only certain niggas that need to be used. I
Lani,
don't think-
Lani,
I
can I-
don't think
Again,
every
certain niggas
nigga.
that needs to be at that.
Yeah, the
It's
ones that
only
are
certain
cunts,
niggas
the
that
ones
need
that
to
are
be used.
players.
Lani.
So then
Big money boys.
you're not creating
Big money
yourself.
boys.
You're not creating
Big
yourself
money
to be a
boys.
certain
Big
type
money
of
boys.
girl.
Listen, there's certain niggas that you meet, they've got bare girl. You know they've got bare girl. They've got a wife at home.
Worry about yourself, blood.
Listen.
New
You
track
know-
by Lani,
listen,
Big Money
you guys,
Boys.
About
You
yourself.
guys are getting
Bare
it twisted.
excuses.
You guys, it's not an excuse.
Bare.
It's definitely not an excuse.
Who's you guys?
They're
Bare.
different types of men. You will be approached by a man who's got he's got a wife and kids, or he's got a girlfriend, but he wants to chat to you. Those are the type of niggas girls use. Don't make it seem like girls want to use good guys. Don't
Yeah,
say
they do,
that.
but hold on. Yes, they do.
don't.
Yes, they do.
If you know he has a lot of girls, you know he has a wife, why are you even talking to him? You're saying that it's okay to talk to men that are married, that has girlfriends, that has plenty of girls. You're saying that it's okay. And guess what? The other women that's doing it to your man are saying the same exact thing as you.
Everybody wants the top spec in life for the most part. So women have always looked for the best they can get. So at a time when women weren't working, ideally you'd want the richest man. What's that show, Bridgerton? That's a reflection of what some societies were like. Women will basically be shopped. You're groomed. You know how men always talk about their Project Mbappe and Project Pogba, like trying to make their kids
She
the
makes
best
that
footballer
face.
from early.
As she looks
People
for
try
the
to make
richest
their
guy.
girls the best ladies from early in different societies and different cultures, and you want your.
But they desired
and-
marriage.
No, but they desired marrying
And
rich
love.
and marrying powerful. No, you're right. Maybe actually you're wrong. Actually, sorry, because that's what we call arranged marriage. They don't even care about whether you love this boy or not.
No, they used to write
excuse
poetry
me.
and-
No, you're. Come on, that's a fallacy.
The
It's
fairy
not
tale.
It's a fantasy. Listen. Yo, listen.
It's
listen.
not
Oh, wait,
fantasy.
Lani, do not derail me, terrorist. Look,
I don't
Look at
agree
me
with
over
you.
here,
I don't
and my
agree
six
with
over
you.
here dealing with Lani. We will not be. I do not negotiate with terrorists. My point is this, yeah.
Love was a big thing.
Listen, okay, but you
It
agree,
was not a
do you
big thing.
agree with me that
This is the Disney fairy tale that goes on in women's mind. Back then, it was so much of love and we was floating around. No, it was survival. The men married off their daughters to men that could provide for them. Disney fairy tales is telling women like, oh, it's about the love and if you fall out of love, you should move. No, this is the reason why women that are married still today that was married for 40, 50, 60 years, it was, you didn't think they fell out of love? You don't think they got tired of whoever they was with? But they're together for survival. That's what it is. Like, I don't want to be alone. I'm going to deal with this person because nobody is perfect. If I'm not dealing with this person with this, I'm just going to deal with the next person with something else. They'd rather stick to the devil that they know.
that arranged marriage existed? Yes or no?
In cer-
All
yeah,
right.
in certain
In a lot of
cultures,
cultures, and when
Yeah.
arranged marriages happen, a lot of people married, they made power plays and that. You know, people talk about like, oh, build an empire. And excuse me, just don't listen to me to argue with me. Listen to what I'm saying to you.
Please.
There's a lot of people that have always tried to partner up their daughters and their children to make power.
Yeah.
And even the parents
I
were
agree.
part of it. So there's actually nothing wrong with people, women desiring rich men or men with money and providers. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't disagree with it. What I
Fact.
disagree with is in a society, in a culture where women are doing well for themselves, women are making money. I'm seeing young girls make money. There's still the emphasis that, oh, the guy must be da-da-da. I don't agree with it. We don't live in a world where a man can pay for a mortgage by himself in London.
It's
anymore.
difficult,
Generally
100%.
speaking, we don't live in that world where a
Definitely.
man, truly where the man is the breadwinner. Yes, we can live in a world where a man comes home with like 2 bags or something a month and he can provide for the child, but he will just get by. You will not live the life you want. So in a world where we live, where you have 2 people making income,
People don't want to build anymore together. People
They
just
do wanna build,
They-
but-
No, I'm saying, but some people, the expectations of
Yeah.
certain people, is like they want the things already there built there. Like
It's not people, it's women. It's not people that want to build. Women don't want to build. Women don't build, they just move in. They don't want to see you prepare for the race. They want to just see you win the race. And they're going to stand at the finish line and just wait for you there. Don't say people. When they say people, it makes it seem like men don't want to build. It's not true. They just don't have women to cooperate with them. Well, that's the end of that video. I think I might have to do a part 2 to that one. Part 2 is going to be linked at the end of this video in the end screen, or I'll make a card pop up or something like that so you can go click straight to it. Hit the comment section. Tell me what you think about it. Was I wrong? Was I right? Was she right? Was I wrong? Just let me know what's going on in your head. Stay safe and subscribe.